Breaking. The memorial for beloved conservative commentator Charlie Kirk has been desecrated, and what happened next will absolutely shock you. A 19-year-old has just been arrested in handcuffs outside the Turning Point USA headquarters in Phoenix, Arizona, after being caught red-handed vandalizing the growing tribute to Charlie Kirk. But here's the twist that no one saw coming. It wasn't even the police who stopped him first. It was everyday citizens who took matters into their own hands, and the footage we're about to break down is absolutely jaw-dropping. Since Wednesday, something truly remarkable has been unfolding outside the Turning Point USA headquarters in Phoenix. What started as a small tribute has transformed into a massive outpouring of community support. We're talking balloons, flowers, American flags, a sea of red, white, and blue that grows by the hour. Charlie Kirk wasn't just any political commentator. This was a man who built an empire of conservative activism right here in Arizona. 12 years ago, he founded Turning Point USA and turned it into one of the most recognizable conservative organizations in the country. His headquarters became his fortress of conservative values, and now it's become the epicenter of something much bigger than anyone anticipated. But what we're witnessing isn't happening in a vacuum. Political tensions across the nation have been reaching a boiling point, and concerns about political violence have been escalating daily. Law enforcement agencies and community leaders have been sounding alarms about rising temperatures in political discourse. Unfortunately, what happened at the Charlie Kirk Memorial is becoming another flashpoint in this volatile landscape. The incident was captured by Fox News, and this footage is going to leave you stunned. Picture this. It's a typical day in Phoenix. Supporters are coming and going, paying respects, leaving flowers and flags. The atmosphere should have been peaceful and respectful. Instead, what unfolded was captured on camera in real time, the kind of footage that immediately goes viral for all the wrong reasons. Enter our suspect, 19-year-old Ryder Corral. We don't know much about their background yet, but they made the catastrophic decision to approach this memorial with destructive intent. And here's where the story gets absolutely wild. What happened next defies everything you'd expect. You'd think when someone starts vandalizing a memorial, people would call police and wait for law enforcement, right? Wrong. What actually happened was so much more dramatic and intense than anyone predicted. Fox News cameras were rolling as this 19-year-old began vandalizing, but before significant damage could occur, something extraordinary happened. Average citizens, not police officers, not security guards, but everyday people at the memorial, saw what was happening and decided they weren't going to stand for it. Regular community members took it upon themselves to confront this individual directly. The footage shows these citizens stepping in, approaching the vandal, and conducting their own intervention. It's citizen action rarely captured so clearly on camera, and the intensity is absolutely palpable. This wasn't mob justice or vigilante behavior. The footage shows concerned citizens engaging with someone actively disrespecting a memorial site. But the tension, the emotion, the raw human response to watching someone desecrate a tribute, it's all right there on camera. Incredibly powerful to witness. Law enforcement finally enters the picture as Phoenix police responded to the scene. They found a situation already being managed by community members, but clearly requiring official intervention. The visual Fox News captured next will stick with viewers. Phoenix police arriving, assessing the situation, and ultimately placing this 19-year-old into restraints. Zip ties, handcuffs, the full arrest procedure happening right in front of the memorial this person had just attempted to vandalize. The symbolism is impossible to ignore. Someone who came to disrespect and destroy, being arrested in the shadow of a tribute representing everything they apparently oppose. The contrast couldn't be starker. But this arrest represents just one piece of a much larger puzzle developing over recent days. Since Wednesday, memorial growth has been extraordinary. What started as a modest tribute evolved into something phenomenal. Balloons, flowers, flags keep coming. The communes. NITI has collectively decided this is their way of making a statement, showing support not just for Charlie Kirk individually, but for everything he represented. Charlie Kirk represented a lot to many people. His 12-year Turning Point USA journey wasn't just about building an organization. It was creating a movement. From his Arizona base, he influenced conservative politics nationally, while never forgetting his roots or the community supporting him from the beginning. That community support now manifests through this growing memorial, serving as both tribute to his memory and statement about values he championed throughout his career. We're getting reports of similar tributes appearing in multiple locations, different memorials popping up in various places connected to Charlie Kirk's work and influence. His impact was so widespread that no single location could contain the outpouring of support. However, memorial growth and visibility creates new challenges and security considerations law enforcement must take seriously. There's a memorial service scheduled for next week at Arizona Cardinals Stadium in Glendale, an NFL venue that can hold tens of thousands. This scale indicates Charlie Kirk's significant impact and the massive response to his passing. But with scale comes risk. Law enforcement officials are expressing concerns about potential outside agitators, people who might show up intending to cause disruption or worse. Today's incident, the vandalism, arrest, confrontation, is exactly what has security officials worried about thousands gathering for next week's memorial service. If one 19-year-old can create this drama at a relatively small memorial site, what happens when the venue and crowd are exponentially larger? The arrest of Ryder Corral might seem like resolution to today's incident, but it's also a preview of challenges ahead. What we witnessed today happened at a memorial site most people didn't know existed. Next week's memorial service will be in the national spotlight, covered by media outlets nationwide. The question everyone's asking now, will this be a peaceful tribute to Charlie Kirk's legacy? Or will we see more incidents like today's? Only time will tell, but one thing's certain: this story is far from over.